What's going on, everybody? 30 videos in 30 days, Q&A, day 6. Today's question is, what is the coolest or worst job you've ever had? Well, I don't know if it was the coolest job I've ever had, but I have worked at Denny's. I had just recently dropped out of high school. I was 18. I was legally an adult, and I was able to work midnights, and there was a lot of interesting things that went on here. I just thought it was really cool because while a lot of my friends were still in school, they were off, learning and being, educated, and I was staying up all night, partying, listening to the radio while I was working, smashing on some free food, and all the while getting paid for it. So in a way, it was like the first time that I had like self-independence, and I was making money, and I was just loving life. As a kid that was slowly becoming into adulthood. But other than that, a lot of the cool stuff that went on here was about 2 or 3 in the morning, we would get strippers and bouncers that would come in from the local strip club right down the street. And they would always sit over in the corner. There was a rounded booth right here. And after they would leave, roughly before my shift ended, I would have to clean everything. I'd have to go clean the bathrooms. And then I would walk in there, and there'd be an awful lot of interesting things you would find. For instance, drugs on the toilet seat, condoms laying around. Ew. But one of my favorite things I found was money. And although since I've worked here a few years ago, they have renovated the place very nice. It's a beautiful place, and the food is delicious. And I actually liked the people I worked with back when I was 18. So none of this is probably going to make the cut. I'm just talking shit at this point. As far as the worst job I've ever had, to be completely honest with you, I don't want to name drop here on any place or company, but I will say that anything, and I've had a few of them, anything that has to do with unloading a truck just isn't fun. So fuck those jobs. So to answer the question of the day, what was the coolest and worst job I've ever had? Denny's unloading trucks. Until we see each other again tomorrow, peace, love, and unity. Have a great day. All right, let's get some pancakes. Pancakes. So when I used to work here one night, I got all fucked up, and in the middle where you walk in the middle, what is that called? Foyer? Entranceway? I don't even know what it's fucking called. So anyways, I got really fucked up one night. I put the wet floor cone sign on my head, and I'm walking around like this. It's hilarious. As I'm mopping the floor and sweeping up, I'm just like, oh. The coolest job I've ever had and the worst job I ever had. Am I doing quotations too much? Because quotation.